What's up, everyone? Mr. Octagon here from Octagon Gaming. Now we are starting a new, thing in the White Sox franchise with critical situations, which is something new they added in this year's game. So we're gonna have a few episodes every once in a while dedicated to critical situations. By the way, the next official game will be played on sometime in May 22nd, May 23rd or something in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. So that'll be next episode. The episode won't come up on the 22nd of May, obviously. So Yoan Moncada is on third for Brett Lawrie, who has had a great season so far. At least as lately. He's hitting around 400 on the year. Let's see his official average. It's at 385. Yeah, so Brett Lawrie has had an excellent season here for our Chicago White Sox, as that wasn't too excellent. Now it counts 0-2. So can Kelvin Herrera get the big strikeout on Lawrie with Moncada already on third? No, but it will be caught by Eric Hosmer. So it'll be an out, and Moncada won't score. So now Corey Ray is up. He's hitting 273 with that home run which we hit in the last episode in his Major League debut. So his average is pretty good so far, but that's not too bad. I mean, that was pretty bad. I guess I got an update from Rocket League. That's pretty cool. I need to do a Rocket League episode soon. I haven't done that in a while. Now the count is 0-1 for Corey Ray. Yeah, whoa, what the heck was that? That was way too early. Now the count is 0-2 for Corey Ray. A grounder contact would tie the game. All the White Sox need is contact. And Corey Ray does not get that. He strikes out. So now the White Sox are down to their last out, and that's going to be Oscar Hernandez, who's hitting 400 on the year with a home run and 3 RBIs, which is not too bad. He hasn't had much playing time so far in the year. That one's going to be a ball 100 miles per hour on the dot. That's not too bad. So the count is 1-0 for Oscar Hernandez, with pitch from Herrera. Alright, the White Sox are down to their last strike. And it's going to be Oscar Hernandez. The count is 0-2. That's going to end the game. That's going to be... Oh, wait, no, the count's 1-2. Now they're down to their final strike. Silly me. Watch Oscar Hernandez just hit a home run. End the game. And, okay, he strikes out, and the White Sox officially sadly lose. Now it is against the Tigers, and we have to pitch this time. So we're going to have to, I guess, keep it, tied and try to win the game at the end. So let's get right into it. Those are the AL Central standings, if you're wondering. And the Twins, of all teams, 15-8, leading the division. And they have a worse record in baseball last year, which is sort of nuts. The Indians 2 games behind the Twins, Royals 2.5, and the White Sox and Tigers just not doing too great. So Alex Avila is up. He's going to try to bunt it. And it will work, as Alex Avila actually is going to be on first. I don't know what Todd Frazier was thinking. So now Peter Borges is up. No outs. And the White Sox really need a strikeout because the bases are jacked. But that's going to be a tag out. I don't know why they were all running, but Oscar Hernandez decided to tag the runner. So it's still 1-1. I don't really know what the Tigers were thinking with that. As contact will score 1, a single will score 2. And I don't think the White Sox want that. As the count is 2-1. Can Peter Borges come in clutch? Let's see. He's going to look at that one for strike 2. That is not good for Peter Borges. And good for the White Sox. The count is 2-2. He gets struck out looking. As David Robertson using that cutter to his advantage, so Tyler Collins is in the game as a pinch hitter. Contact won't score, but a base hit will, and that is exactly what Tyler Collins got. That's a walk-off. We're in Detroit, I didn't even realize that, and the Tigers unfortunately win. So yeah, let's go to our next critical situation. The very next game, we get another one. And Todd Frazier is a triple away from the cycle. Okay, let's see if we can get it. This is literally the very next game. We're in the 8th inning now. And can Todd Frazier get a triple for the cycle? As he will swing and miss at that first pitch. Runner on first. I believe that's Jose Abreu, and he's not very fast. But it's going to be very hard to get this cycle. But hopefully we can do it. As, we're using him as player lock. And that's definitely not a triple. That's just bad base running. We're on a pickle now with Todd Frazier. This is ugly. UGLY in all caps. At least we got a base hit, but that's definitely not a triple. Once again, playing for Royals now. Hamill's trying to close you out. Let's get a rally done. So Jose Abreu is up. We have been very well for Jose Abreu. So we can look at the standings. White Sox doing really bad, and the Twins still leading the division. Do y'all think that the Twins will win the division? Not in real life, obviously they're not in real life. But in the game, tell me your feedback in the comments below. I think this is just an early season fluke. I think they're going to go 78 and 84. Alright, here comes Jose Abreu hitting over 300. He's having an absolutely excellent campaign. So let's get a rally going. As Jason Hamill has been in the whole game. He had 9th inning. He's allowed a 3-hitter, and whoever's pitching for us, he's only allowed a 2-hitter, both 1 run. So his bats aren't getting it done. This has been ugly. Now the count is 0-2 for Abreu. As that's going to be weakly hit, and that will be caught by the second baseman for the first out. So the Royals are 2 outs away from winning the game. So here is Todd Frazier, who almost hit the cycle not too long ago. As gets the pitch, and it's one late. So there's the first strike. The pitch from Hamill, that was uglier. And now the White Sox are down to their last strike. Good eye from Frazier. The count is 1-2. Will he be the final out? Because there's 2 outs. That was an awful pitch to swing at, but Salvador Perez can't quite pick it up. And Frazier is just out, and the White Sox lose. We're now playing the Twins as one-run lead to protect. Byron Buxton's up, Castro, and Polanco on base. I believe we need 2 outs to save the day as the Twins, they're starting their little free fall. As those are the Tigers, we are battling for last, as the Tigers saying, a little L on that. The Tigers actually have the most votes for the franchise, like 3. But I made an executive decision to go with the Chicago White Sox. Why? Because I felt like it. So, can the Twins make the comeback, or can I complete the first goal of the critical situation? Because I have not been very good with the critical situations yet. At all. As Buxton swings and misses at that one. Buxton's leading off for the Twins. In this game, the count is 0-2 for Buxton. A single will probably tie it, and a triple will definitely win it. He is pretty darn fast, but the guy on first isn't all that fast. And Buxton, that was a beautiful pitch. He's going to go down looking. So now it's going to be Eddie Rosario, who hit a home run earlier in the game. So that means he obviously can hit. Because that's going to be a ball. So the count is 1-0 for Rosario's. David Robertson, does he smell something? As Eddie Rosario will look at the cutter. The count is now 1-1 for Eddie Rosario. The pitch from Robertson. That's going to be swinging and miss for strike 2. So the Twins are down to their last strike of the ball game. And Robertson will pitch it to Rosario. Rosario will hit it into center field. And Delano DeShields will catch it with ease as the White Sox will win this ball game. And pretty much the very next game, we're going to try to get a rally going. Glenn Perkins is going to try to save it. Last 10 games, look at Yoel Moncada and Jose Abreu. Each of them are hitting 171. I mean, Moncada does have 3 home runs in that span. And Abreu does have 2. So that isn't terrible. And Frazier has 3 in that span as well. That's not that bad, honestly. So Todd Frazier is up. He's had a very good season for the Chicago White Sox so far. So, can the White Sox make a rally? That's going to be a swing and a miss on the slider. So now the count is 0-1. So I'm guessing it's going to be Frazier, Laurie, and Moncada. The 3, assuming we lose, I don't know what. No, we're going to win this ball game. Counts 0-2 for Frazier. And he swings and misses in all 3 pitches. So that's not too good. So now Brett Laurie is up. His average has gone down to 328, which is still good, but it's not really spectacular anymore. As another swing and miss. All I've done is swing and miss today. This hasn't been too good. I'm going to have to check the sliders for a second. Yeah, I'm going to check. The reason why I was doing so bad was because it was on Legend difficulty. And I'm not quite on Legend difficulty yet. As Flory will actually put contact at that one. And that will be quiet. So that's why I've been doing really bad. It's on Legend difficulty. So now Yoan Moncada is going to be up. He's going to be the final out. Unless that happens. Or not. Wait, is that going to be caught? No, that's going to be extra bases. That's going to be bad base running on my part. But he will still get to second. So now the White Sox still have a chance. It's going to be Corey Ray who might be the final out. Ray hitting only 207 on the year, which ain't great. He does have 4 home runs, which isn't too bad, but that 207 is just So will Ray be the final out? I can't really tell. Yeah, he will. And now our next critical situation is going to be to San Diego Padres. We're going to try to stop them from winning this game. They're 11-26, which is just really bad. They have 4 home wins, did that say? They have 4 home wins. The only thing they're good at is stealing bases and pretty decent strikeouts. Other than that, Will Myers is only hitting 231 on the year, which is not too good. He's going to swing and miss at that pitch. So now the count is 0-1. The pitch from Robertson. That's going to be a swing and a miss this time, and now the count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Will Myers. It is going to be a strikeout. Margot is on first, by the way. I think y'all saw that, actually. So now Ryan Shrimp is up. That's going to be a foul ball, so the count is 0-1. That one's going to be foul, so now the count is 0-2 for Shrimp. The 0-2 pitch is going to be inside. So now it's going to be 1-2 for Ryan Shrimp. Shrimp, I don't know how to say his name. But he will strike out swinging. The Padres are down to their last out. And their last out will be Eric Ibar. So, the pitch from Robertson to Ibar. That's going to be a grounder and foul. So now the count is 0-1. Ibar will look at that one. And out. Curveball not in the strike zone. So it's 1-1. The pitch from Robertson to Ibar. That's going to be a low cutter. It's going to be fair. Oscar Hernandez will pick it up. And the White Sox will easily win the game. The game is tied, but Andrelton Simmons can't hit a walk-off. This will probably be the last critical situations of the day. As we're third in GIDP. I don't know what that means, actually. But Tim Anderson, Melky Cabrera, and Yoan Moncada have won. We're third in the league, apparently. But I don't know what that means. So Andrelton Simmons is up. 1 out, runner on second. I don't remember who's in the game, but it's not our closer, David Robertson. So he's going to foul that one off. And the count is 0-1. Pitch to Simmons. That one's going to be a grounder to Frazier. Frazier will make the throw to first. So now there's 2 outs. And the last batter is Danny Espinosa. I mean, it's tied at 3, so the White Sox aren't going for the save. And look at that beard on Espinosa. That is nice. See this picture? That's called a beard. That is called dedication and preservation. Or I don't know. But wow, Danny Espinosa looking at a slider. That's debatable, but Valdez does get out of the inning. I'm not going to play the rest of the game, so will we win? From half inning, we don't score anything. The Angels don't score anything. We don't score anything. We're down to 12th inning. We don't score anything. And the Angels do win. As Danny Espinosa, of all people, Mr. Beard, hit a solo home run to win the game. Next episode, the 18 and 28. The White Sox with Carlos Rodon pitching will head to Arizona to take on Robbie Ray and the 26 and 21 Arizona Diamondbacks. So make sure you don't miss that one. Peace.